Twitter is literally Big Brother. Stay tuned.
You should always feel free to express yourself in whatever format, manifestation feels right.
This is doublespeak. In the book 1984, which you should read because it's more relevant than ever right now, there is this idea of doublespeak, where people say one thing and they mean the opposite, and they know they mean the opposite, but they say it anyway. This is doublespeak. He's saying, I'm trying to protect people, but really he means silence and destroy all of the people that he disagrees with.
You know, we are focused on one account right now, but this is going to be much bigger than just one account.
So this is Jack Dorsey, the CEO of Twitter. This account that he's referring to, this account, is Donald Trump's Twitter account.
And it's going to go on for much longer than just this day, this week, the next few weeks. It's going to go on beyond the inauguration. We have to expect that. We have to be ready for that. So the focus is certainly on this account and how it ties to real-world violence.
Real-world violence, you say? Like perhaps taking away people's freedom? Because the tweet that got Donald Trump banned didn't incite violence whatsoever. You might connect it to violence in some really loose, ethereal way, but he said, let's go peacefully protest. Let's go peacefully protest. How does that incite violence to you?
The U.S. is extremely divided. Our platform is showing that every single day, and our role is to protect the integrity of that conversation and do what we can to make sure that no one is being harmed based off that. And that is the focus, and that is the color we want to provide.
And so what he's doing is playing this off as a way to protect people. So as a way to protect the people that he agrees with, he is silencing the people he disagrees with, even if it is the most powerful person in the entire United States of America.
But also, we need to think much longer term around how these dynamics play out over time. I don't believe this is going away anytime soon.
Neither do I. This is not going away anytime soon, as long as people have these awful, terrible beliefs. So this is really important for Christians. If we are living the way that we should, sharing the gospel, we're going to be offensive. And Twitter, big tech, leftists don't like offensive stuff. And it's our job to be offensive. Look, to tell people that they are sinners and that Jesus is going to come to judge the world, and everybody who doesn't follow him will be judged, which means to be thrown in hell, basically, right? And if you're afraid to say that, then you're a part of the problem. Christians cannot be afraid to say this, but if we are not afraid to say this, we're going to be silenced by Twitter and by other big tech companies and by leftists. And this is a very, very clear instance of this happening, not only with the President of the United States, but with Parler and with a lot of other accounts. He said himself that this is going to go beyond just this account and beyond the inauguration. Lots of people are going to be silenced just because Twitter disagrees with their opinion. So that means our voice for Christ needs to be even louder so that people cannot ignore it. We need to share the gospel with people more strongly in our churches. We need to create communities more strongly than we already do. Look, open your house to people. Be hospitable. Have Bible studies at your homes. If your church is closed, find another church. If your church is forcing you to wear masks, find another church. If there are people in your church who disagree or who agree with the stuff that Jack Dorsey is saying here, they need to repent, or they should be disciplined, obviously. Look, this is a horrible thing that's happening for Christians right now. Twitter is basically openly, well, it's not openly because this was a leaked video. They are in secret plotting to silence people that they disagree with. Look, if Twitter is doing this, you know that Twitter and Amazon and Apple are all on the same team because they all teamed up to destroy Parler, which they seem to have been successful at. They're not going to stop with the president. They're not going to stop with Parler. They're only going to stop once they have silenced every single person that they disagree with, and that includes you.